Hey there guys, AndrewCraft here with another modding tutorial. We left off last time on this method called canInteractWith. Now we are going to work on a method called updateSlots. And in this method it's pretty much just going to tell another method that we're going to do called ItemStack, transfer item stacks into slot, what to do. So let's start with it. Oops. Public void update slots. We are going to add no parameters. And then we're going to go this dot inventory slots dot clear. Then we're going to go this dot add slot to container. We're going to type in new slot, and we're going to go tile entity, comma, oops. Alright, we're gonna go tile entity, and we're gonna go comma space input, comma space 56, comma space 35. We're gonna go Control-Shift-O, import net.minecraft.slot, or inventory.slot, sorry. And then we're gonna go this dot add slot to container, and we're going to go new slots output. Oh wait, output. And this one's just gonna have player tile entity and output. Comma space 116, comma space 35. And then we're going to go Control-Shift-O, import slot output. That is a class that we created in the past tutorial. Now, we are going to do a for statement. This for statement is going to be a little bit complicated. Kind of, not really. Alright, so we are going to go for, and then we're going to put int I equals 0, exclamation point, and then, or not exclamation point, semicolon, sorry, it's been a while, and then we're going to go I in 3, exclamation point again, plus plus I. Okay. And then those are the parameters we're giving it. And then it's going to have another for statement inside this. And this is where it's going to get complicated. For int j, oops, lowercase j, equals 0. And then j going, oops, then j cannot equal 9, and then plus plus j. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to go this dot add slot to container. We're going to go new slot. This is where it's going to get complicated. Player dot inventory comma space J space plus space I times 9 plus 9 comma space 8 plus J times 18 comma 84 plus I times 18. Here, I'm going to do this so you can, if you have to pause it, you can pause to look at this. Just in case I was moving too fast, but probably not because I do this kind of slow. Okay. Then after that, we are going to leave this for statement, the first for statement. And we're going to do another for statement. This for statement is going to be pretty easy. It's just going to be int I equals 0, and then I is 9 space plus plus I, and then we're gonna go this dot add slot to container. We're gonna go new slot. Whoops. Slot. And it's going to be player dot inventory comma space I comma space 8 plus I times 18 comma space 142. There we go. And then that's us done with the update slots method. So next we're going to do is we're going to do a method called public ItemStack transfers stack into slot. But since that is such a long method, we are not going to do it in the video. I'm going to give a link down in the description to a paste bin with this information. So I'm gonna go down. Whoops. Let me grab it real quick. Grab my copy. Okay. Alright, so it's kind of, this one is such a long method. And then I'm just gonna Control-Shift-O, import everything. And then, as you can see, it is a very, very long method. I don't even want to go into detail on this method. Okay, but that saves us a lot of time. So, now we can start working on the next class. So, let's open this up. Go back, click, let's see. We're going to go to GUI. We're going to create the GUI right now. Click New, Class. And we're going to call it GUI Electric Furnace. And enter. Okay. So there's actually one other thing I'm going to put in the description, and it's going to be a link to a texture, which it's going to be the GUI texture, since we're writing this for a certain kind of GUI. So I'm going to send you the GUI. Okay, so we're going to do extends GUI container. Okay, Control-Shift-O, import that. Okay. Now we're gonna do this faster, so I'm just gonna tell it to make the constructor. And instead of this, I'm going to Move that. Super method. Move that. Just so we can get on the road. Just have to make a few modifications. Okay. So, we are going to add a few things in here. We're going to add entity player and player. We're going to add world and world. We're going to add int x, int y, int z. There we go. And then for the super method, we are going to put new. We're just going to grab the container. So container electric furnace. It's going to grab the container. And then it's going to be player world x y z. Oops. Yeah, that's right. And then we're going to Control Shift O, import container. Okay. And now we're going to create a few things in here. So the first one is going to be the resource location for the our texture. So private static final resource location we're going to call it GUI for short equals new resource location, and let's connect to our reference class and mod ID. Let's Control Shift O, import resource location. Okay. Next thing we are going to do is go comma space. In brackets, we are going to put, it's going to be in the textures folder, the GUI folder, and then it's going to be called GUI energy furnace .png. There we go. Next, we are going to do a few methods. Here, Control Shift O. Forgot to import world. Alright. Next thing we're going to do is go public final entity player player, and then we're going to do public final world we're going to do public final, and you know what, since we're going to use this a few more times, I'm just going to copy public final int x, public final int y, public final int z, and public tile entity electric furnace, and we're just going to call it tile entity. And then there we go. We're going to Control Shift O, import tile entity electric furnace. And now this is giving us a problem because we haven't done all the this dot player equals player. This, I hate this part when it comes to coding. It's just a pain. There we go. This dot player equals player. This part is terrible. I don't understand why we need to call it, but we do. This dot world equals world. And then this dot x equals x. This dot y equals y. Whoops. Oh man. I hate it when that happens. I gotta find... There we go. Smart insert. Okay. This dot z equals z. Oh, one more. This dot tile entity equals, we're gonna cast tile entity, electric furnace, and then we're going to go world dot get tile entity x y z, and there we go. Okay, so we have the container done. So I'm just gonna make it easy on us and add the last of the methods that we need to add. So it only added one method. We are actually gonna have to add a few, but, or more like two, but you know, who cares? Okay, I don't know why I do that, because it always messes it up. Alright, so we're gonna, the float we're gonna call f. Oh my god. My mouse is messing up, sorry guys. And then we need x and we need y. There we go. Alright. I'm actually going to add the few methods that we're going to need. Alright, so we're going to need draw GUI container background layer, which we have. Then we're going to need to do, let's just grab this add override. We are going to need a method called public void draw GUI container foreground layer, and we're going to give it int x and int y. And then we're going to add one more method. Oh wait, we don't need this. It's not nat override. It's going to be called private void draw energy level. There we go. And we're going to give it an int x and an int y. There we go. So I made all the methods what we're going to need. Okay, let's see what we're doing on time. We're coming on 20 minutes. So, I'm going to make this kind of easy. We're going to do the bottom two methods first, because they're the smallest. So we're gonna first we're gonna go grab draw energy level. We're gonna grab the next method down, and we want to grab x comma y, and there we go. That's the only thing we need to add on that one. And then on this one, we need to go int min x equals GUI left plus 8. And it's not going to Alright, the next thing we need to do, I don't even remember what I was about to say. Next thing we need to do is put max x equals GUI left plus 8 plus 15. And then int min y equals GUI top plus 8 and int max y that's another thing. You don't really need these capital. Alright. Max y, and it's going to be GUI top plus 8 plus 47. Okay. And then we're going to grab the energy bar, and we're just going to call it energy bar again. Energy bar equals, we're going to cast twice and put I energy, and then we want to put tile entity, and then dots. Oh, I need to Control Shift O so it can actually recognize the method. Dot get energy bar. Okay. And at the end of this tutorial series, I might create up some documentation for every method for the energy network, so you guys shouldn't have any problems making more blocks. Making more like generators or solar panels or anything. And if you guys have any suggestions that we should do in a tutorial, just tell me and we'll do it. Like later in the tutorial, probably after we finish this, we're going to make what's it called? Like some kind of energy cube to hold power. So, and then maybe in the future I'll make it so I'll show you guys how you can implement other people's power networks. So like industrial craft or mechanism or anything. Yeah. Alright, so now we're going to do x, and then we're going to go min x and max x and where was I? Oh yeah. Min y and y to min y. There we go. I think I did that right. Let me just go over this real quick. because I have no idea why it's given us. I have no idea why it's given us a problem. Oh wait, I think I see it. This min x. Oh, that's why. I'm sitting here looking at it kind of dumb, and I forgot the x. Wait now. Yeah, that's right. And then what else did I forget? You know what? I have no idea what I forgot, so let me grab my sources for this tutorial and let me just paste it in. There we go. Alright, take a second to look at that. Okay, if you need any more time, you can always pause it. The next thing we are going to do is do this dot draw hover. There we go, hovering text. And we are going to grab the array. We're going to grab a few things. So I'm actually just going to delete all this. This is kind of a complicated method. Alright, so we are going to grab the array list first. Or arrays. Arrays dot, I think it's called, no, wait, no, it's called as list. There it is. And we are going to put energy bar dot get energy level. Okay, and then we're going to plus, and then this, we're going to do space, and then right in the center we're going to do slash, and then we're going to go plus energy bar dot get max energy level. Plus and then we're going to go plus plus energy dot whatever your energy network's called, which is ours is just called tutorial, dot get name. And then let's see. Whoops. Let's see what else. What do we gotta add? Oh, that was easy. So right here we put a comma, and we do x minus GUI left minus 6, and then we are going to do y minus GUI top, and then we are going to do front renderer obj. Wait, I spelled that wrong. Or font. Wait. If I can spell today. Font. There we go. Font render object. And there we go. So that method is done. So thank you guys for watching, and in the next tutorial we will do the draw GUI container background layer, and we will add our GUI to the GUI handler, and we can test our block. and see if there's any problems. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It would really help a lot. And thanks for watching.